No Mercy is come and gone, and we're less than 1 month from SmackDown's special appearance at Cyber Sunday. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and the champion is in action here tonight.
And it might be a non-title match, but you couldn't find a competitor.
That's right, he's a former champion himself after all.
And if he plays his cards right, he could be champion again at Cyber Sunday.
Take a look at that.
It's like they say, Michael Cole, it's good to be the king.
How sweet. The king and queen of SmackDown, basking in their glory. Enjoy your title reign, your majesty, because it's going to be a short one. In fact, why don't you just hand the championship over to this man right now?
Oh yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
You're laughing now, but we'll see who's laughing at Cyber Sunday.
I hope the champ isn't taking this too lightly. We're just 2 weeks away from Cyber Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and John the Champion really riled up the #1 contender last week.
And that's just about the dumbest thing he could have done. You don't insult a man like him.
Well, it doesn't seem like the #1 contender's eager to do anything about it this week.
It's called luring your opponent into a false sense of security, Michael. Look it up.
He's one of the most dangerous men on the SmackDown roster, and he set his sights on the champion.
And look who he's got with him. Things are going from bad to worse for the champ.
The champion was offered his choice of opponents tonight for this non-title match. Apparently, his vote doesn't count.
Of course it doesn't. What do you think this is, Cyber Sunday? Batista's had a lot of success so far, but that's because most of his opponents let him psych them out.
If you're not intimidated at the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista, you better have your head examined.
Say what you will about William Regal. He never backs down from a fight.
Regal's been making a living with his fist since he was a teenager. You don't stick with something that, look at that, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
And there's the reversal. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired.
This capacity crowd is on its feet. It knows what's coming.
Batista bomb. That will break every bone in your body. Man, this crowd is really...
And there's the pin. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the super...
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
Here it is. He's
going for the cover.
I think the adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what he's got him covered.
1, 2, 3.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
Stop it! The match is over!
Come on, Cole. Don't tell me you didn't see this coming.
Look at this! The champ's coming back!
So much for his comeback.
Now what's he doing?
I guess we know who wears the pants in this kingdom.
That championship isn't his to give to anyone. And if that's the only way he can get his hands on it, I don't like his odds at Cyber Sunday.
Hey, just calling to wish you good luck in your match. I know it's not for the championship, but I know that doesn't matter to you. And that's why you're the king of this brand as far as I'm concerned.
Now listen here, you wretched little creature. The disrespect you showed me last week was absolutely unpardonable. And I decided to take it upon myself to teach you a very painful lesson in etiquette this week.
There's just over a week to go until Cyber Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and I don't think our champion's in such a good mood here tonight.
Not after the way he lost the championship belt last week, he's not.
He didn't lose the title. It was stolen from him.
Whatever. If he wants any respect as a champion, he better get it back pronto.
And here come the two superstars who helped the number one contender steal the championship title last week.
Yeah, they made the champ look like a punk, and that's something he's got to take care of pronto.
Supposedly, the champion was asked to pick his contender, but it doesn't seem like his vote was taken into account.
Leave the voting for Cyber Sunday. A true champion will take on anyone at any time. He made his opponent look like a chump with that counter. Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
If you ask me, Batista's best days were back when he was Triple H's lackey.
Batista was impressive as a...
Look at the fans. They know exactly what he's up to.
Oh my God! What a Batista bomb!
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam.
He's going for the pin.
These fans have got something they want this year.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, what?
He doesn't look too pleased about the outcome of this one.
I think he expected to take the champ out of the picture before Cyber Sunday, and he couldn't do it.
I think the champ is ready for more.
He should have shown that kind of spirit last week. He'd still have the belt.
Well, if the champion survived that match, I've got to think it's only a matter of time before he reclaims what's his.
Yeah, but the longer he holds the title without having the belt, the less respect he's going to get from the boys in the back.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about what happened to your championship belt. That never would have happened if I was at ringside with you last week. That's exactly where I'm going to be this week, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
Listen, champ, I know you're the champion, whether you got that belt around your waist or not, but this is embarrassing. Now do whatever it takes to get it back, or else.
Cyber Sunday is this weekend, and SmackDown's champion will be there. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight, the champ sends a message to the allies of the #1 contender.
I'll give him credit for asking for this handicap match, but he still hasn't gotten the title belt back.
And you can only imagine the frustration building in the champion.
Fine, he's angry. I get it. The question is, what's he going to do about it?
These two have backed up the #1 contender for the past several weeks. Tonight, they face the champion in a handicap match.
And if the champ gets the worst end of it, he's got no one to blame but himself. He asked for it.
These two have backed up the #1 contender for the past several weeks. Tonight, they face the champion in a handicap match.
And if the champ gets the worst end of it, he's got no one to blame but himself. He asked for it.
Now that I have everybody's attention, would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
And would you look at who's coming to ringside? The #1 contender, who is illegally in possession of the championship title.
Yeah, well, after this Sunday, he might be its rightful owner, especially if his boys do a number on the champ tonight.
I'm Michael Cole, this is JB Allen. We welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
The Rose City's going to get its face rocked tonight, and I, for one, can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands.
Watch it. He reversed it. I think William Regal wants to finish this up quick. It's almost tea time after all.
Regal's a very methodical wrestler. He won't be rushed, and I don't see him as a tea and crumpets kind of guy.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Finley's one of the toughest SOBs I've ever seen in this business, and I've shared the ring with plenty of them. Oh, cry me a river. You have to do whatever it takes to win around here. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
They got the tag. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. And there's the counter. Come on, let's show it off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big pay.
He's going in for the kill.
Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one!
Here it is.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can't. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
There's no doubt that Ashley is one of the most beautiful and talented divas on the roster.
Her only problem is her terrible taste in men. You know she's refused every...
There's the pin! Can his opponent kick out?
2.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice. You know, here's the pin. This could be it.
2.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
He's impressive, no question. But it's not like he's the biggest or the baddest guy to set foot in a WWE ring.
Well, you got to be pretty big and pretty bad to wear championship gold. And
look at the fans. They know exactly what he's up to.
Oh, my God! What a Batista bomb! He's got this crowd solidly behind. And there's the pin!
1, 2, 3.
Look at that! That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got...
no, not again. Now that's what you call reflexes.
No, that's what you call a moron.
So much for history repeating itself.
Wow, that woman got some industrial size.
Don't say it, JBL.
What? What's wrong with saying it? Damn, that girl can put on a show.
Never mind.
I'm so proud of you for doing whatever it takes to get back what's rightfully yours. Just when I think you can't impress me anymore, you find a way. You know you've got my support at ringside this week, no matter what.
You might be interested to know that since your championship match takes place at Cyber Sunday, I've arranged for a second opponent for you, and you've been voting for him all month, whether you knew it or not.